Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler from the Geek Update, and today we have a very different type of video that I'll be putting out for you guys. This is not one of my weekly updates or Blu-ray updates or comic updates or really anything like that. This is what I want to call my journey with YouTube from the years 2009 to present. Like I said, I've been doing this whole thing for about 5 years or so now, which makes me, I'm 18 right now, probably around the ages of 12 and 13, so that's been a while. I've had multiple interactions, multiple accounts, multiple experiences that I've been really wanting to share with you guys, so this is what this video is really going to be about. So I guess we should start off with this video with the year 2009, obviously, with my very first account called BZTA27. This was an account with my good friend at the time from 5th or 6th grade or something like that. One day, we were hanging out and we just decided to make a whole YouTube channel. This channel really only lasted a very few months because it was more like homemade videos with my friend Brian. We made one video I actually remember. It was called Carpet Surfing, and I don't know, he just had the idea, and what it was is going down headfirst down the stairs, almost like you're sliding down the stairs, but headfirst. Very stupid idea. Obviously, that whole channel didn't do good. Eventually, I guess not recently, but like a year or two ago, YouTube decided to delete all of the inactive accounts that haven't been active for a few years, and that's what happened to that account. On that account, we also had COD Vive glitches. There was a glitch I remember that we also had a video that did pretty good. Not amazing, obviously, but it was the glitch where you'd go in the back of one of these teleporters, and the levels would instantly go up. If you play that game, you probably remember that glitch. We also made a Twitter for that, which is actually still up. I guess if you want me to, I'll link it down. It has been active since I think 2010 or something like that. But yeah, that account really, like I said in the beginning of this, only lasted for a few months. Nothing too special there, but that was my first YouTube channel. Now, my next channel, which was in the around mid 2009 to early 2010. This was one of my real first accounts where I actually started to kind of do stuff. This was with my friend Vinny. If you followed me from the very beginning almost, which probably none of you have, but I made an account with my friend Vinny, and it was called TnVproduction101. We really just started off actually with a program called Sticks, and it was like a stick animation type of account where you'd record like 10 seconds of like stick figures and you control them and like you do like stop animation with them and stuff. And then we ended up going to a little bit of gaming and stuff, and that's where we did most of our work. But what ended up happening was one day we decided to get an idea of, because on some websites like IGN and Game Trailers you can download the trailers or the gameplay of stuff, and we decided that let's just take that stuff and upload it, which is obviously illegal, so don't do that, because what ended up happening and what happened to this second account of mine was that it ended up getting taken down due to copyright. Now, while this channel TNV Productions was going on, I actually just looked up the date. I had another account I made in December 31st of 2009, so basically when this TNV account was in the mix, I had an account called the intro box that was just me. I included Vinny, so we kind of both had the idea that I first got a capture card and let's decide to make it the intro box. Like I said, it was me using my gaming capture card to record the intros to video games. I had a couple of videos up that hasn't been active for 4 years, and that was really just that, probably 5 to 10 videos at the time, and that was really it. Nothing too special there, but that was another account that I feel that I should have mentioned in because I did use that account. So now I want to get to my main account, which was my really main account, which was TnVproduction101. Now this is another account that I made with Vinny. The S is not included from productions, because that account was taken down due to copyright. So this account was made in April of 2010 it was last really active in January of 2013. So we basically made this account right after TNV Productions 101 got taken down, because we really wanted to obviously go along with this YouTube thing and see what we could do, because we love this. This was what we did in our free time. Every time we hung out, we ended up deciding to make a video or something like that. So when we first started off, we still were ripping videos a little bit. Actually, some videos are still on there. But that's another thing. This account, by the way, is still active, so I'll also put it down in the description. But after we decided that we weren't really gonna rip these videos anymore, because we got 3 strikes again, and the account got taken down. But I decided to dispute some of these strikes, and after about 2 or so months of inactivity, we got this account revived. So that's just something else I wanted to include, that this account was taken down and it was brought back to life by me and Vinny. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, after we decided that we weren't really going to rip videos because our account got taken down, we got lucky that we got it back. We decided to do some random movie or game reviews. The worst quality, we were just talking in front of the camera and doing nothing, and I'm still not professional. I'm not saying that we were, but it was 10 times less professional, because in April of 2010, which was 4 years ago, I was 14, and he was 13, because he's a year younger than me. So we decided that we were going to make these videos, and you could check out our older videos, one being older movie reviews, like we did the Godfather, no, not the Godfather, Goodfellas we did. We did an unboxing, completely shitty unboxing of the 3DS, Portal 2, I remember. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, so that was even worse than, an amateur YouTube video. But after we were doing that, well, I should say, after I was done really doing that, Vinny was still doing these movie reviews, and he was still doing some, gaming reviews and stuff like that. I was doing more of a tech review, because I'll be honest with you, ever since I was little, I've been obsessed with technology. Technology has been really who I am, and it still is who I am. Everyone still uses it, every day and stuff, but I really look into this technology stuff. I go on Engadget religiously, and all these other tech websites. Subscribe to all these people on YouTube that are for my tech reviews and tech updates and stuff like that. So yeah, like I was saying, I did some tech reviews, I did some tech unboxings, and actually those were probably my most professional videos, except for like these past 2 weeks where I really like this setup where my computer is for the Geek Update. But I'll get to that in the future of this video. But I was, editing. I had some good program that I downloaded. I used all these editing effects, all of this cutting, and all of this stuff. You could actually go on TnVproduction101, because I said that account is still active, and those videos are still on there. So all of those tech unboxings and review stuff. Obviously, what I'm saying in them isn't amazing, because it's like, yeah, man, this is awesome, and you could do this, and, all that, 14, 15-year-old stuff at the time, and it was really nothing special, but the editing was good, and I was happy with what we were doing. This account actually got a lot of activity, a lot of views and stuff, because some of our ripped videos were still up there, and those were doing amazing. Like, we had the Red Dead Redemption ending, and I think that's our best video. It has like a couple million views, or 100,000 something views, and like just amazing. So we always get subscribers from that. Even still, we just broke like 1,300 something subscribers. So that account is still building. We just have it, and it's been inactive for about a year or so now. It's inactivity. Those videos at the time were doing exponentially better than it ever should have been. Because like I was saying, those people who were seeing those, for example, Red Dead Redemption videos, they were liking it and they were subscribing because, I don't know, maybe they just thought the video was good and that they should subscribe. So those subscribers would check on those videos a lot, and they did a lot better than they definitely should have been, because some of those videos, other than those tech reviews, or, unboxings and Vinny's movie reviews, a lot of those earlier videos were complete shit. Now, really, after I was done with my tech reviews and unboxings, Vinny is still doing his movie reviews, his movie, all that movie stuff, which he still does on his separate account. I'll get to that also in the future of this video. but I was starting to do some Minecraft videos because at the time I was playing Minecraft religiously. I played that game for probably 2 years. I would say at least a minimum of 3 hours a day, sometimes 10 hours a day with my friend. We had a server, we went on servers, we just no-left that game. I was making my own mods, I learned to code. I didn't put any coding videos up, but I did do some other people's modded reviews almost. I reviewed some mods that people made from the Minecraft forums, and those videos did pretty good. I shouldn't say that they did bad, but they weren't amazing. They were just almost like a showcase, almost like what Captain Sparkles does still. But that whole Minecraft thing didn't really last too long for YouTube. I put out a few videos. I was actually just watching them a few days ago. Some of them aren't amazing. Obviously, they're just showcasing them on a shitty screen recorder capture thing from my computer. But that's when I really started to get into my Blu-ray and comic updates. I started off my Blu-ray updates, and I showed off my collection almost like I did with this account, with the Geek Update. And like I said, after that, main first showing off my collection video, then I started to show some Blu-rays that I ended up picking up. And Vinny was, like I was saying, Vinny is still doing, or he was still doing his movie reviews and his movie Oscar stuff, and he was still starting to do a lot of Blu-ray updates also, because at the time we still are really both into Blu-rays, so we were both putting out Blu-ray updates maybe once every 2-ish weeks with the both of us. It wasn't amazing because we weren't buying these Blu-rays every day and putting out a video every week, because that's that's a lot of movies and a lot of money. So now that I'm done with this tech reviews and I'm starting to do these Minecraft videos very, very seldomly on the side and starting to get into my Blu-ray updates, we both decided to put our gaming capture cards to the test, and we started to do commentaries. I only have one commentary up, which is obviously still up. That was Halo Reach, I want to say, and I was just talking about over a game about the channel that I thought should be said at the time, and that was just over a video, really no topic of a video that I did good on, and I recorded that, and that was really that, because I don't know, at the time I was really good at Halo. I haven't played Halo in a while now. But anyways, while I was doing my Halo video, Vinny did one commentary, I believe, on Simpsons Hit and Run, which I think he downloaded on his computer, and he was really just talking about his, like, what we thought which should be good for the channel, and it was just over, Simpsons Hit and Run. He was talking with that, and that was really that. So we have a lot of diversity on that channel. Then I started getting into my comic updates, and I started reading comics in May, June-ish of 2012, and that was when I started to put in my comic updates. And I should say, at the time, I was putting out these videos, I was putting out my Blu-ray updates, very, very seldomly Minecraft videos, and, every week or so, depending on my schedule, I would put up these comic updates. But at the time, I really wasn't inactive. Vinny was going to the movies every week. Like, I'd be going to the comic shop every week, but he still goes to the movie every week, and I still go to my comic shop every week. But he was always on time with his videos. There was never a time where he didn't review a video. And after, this was probably bringing me to January of 13, I really wasn't doing anything. I wasn't putting out a video. There would be times where I haven't put out a video in 2 or 3 months, or maybe longer, maybe a little less between my videos, and the account became more of his account, and I was more of a guest, I guess you could say, than between our account. It was more of he was just doing his movie thing, and the channel for a couple months really just turned into a movie review channel with Vinny, and that's really what decided for the video for January 16th, 2013. Now this is a huge topic that I want to talk about. One day after school, I remember we were walking to the buses because, school was over and we were going onto the bus to get home. I saw Vinny, and I still haven't put out a video at the time in probably a month or two, and he decides, "Hey Ty, have you been on our YouTube account lately?" And I said, a little bit. I've been checking our subscriptions and stuff like that. He said, have you seen my new video that I put out last night? And I said, no, what video? And he said, oh, well, I don't want to tell you right now, but you will see when you get home. So I was like, well, shit, what is this video that seems so important at the time that, it's just a video on YouTube. So I get home and I see it, and it was the video of January 16th, 2013. Now this video is still up there, just like all of my old tech reviews and those Portal unboxing game reviews and stuff like that. So I went home, I saw this video, and that was really it for TNV Production 101.
Hey guys, Vinny from TnVproduction101 here, and I got some news. It's been a lot of thinking and a lot of doing, and I have decided I am leaving TNV Production 101.
That was his video saying, listen, I'm done on this channel. Tyler might be more active on this channel, but he said that he was moving out of this channel, and he made his own channel called Vinny G Reviews. Now this is his new account that he still does movie reviews on. This is his account that he still does all of his Oscar stuff on. I think maybe he has a few Blu-ray updates and stuff like that. But yeah, this is his main channel that he used. So once I saw this video, I was like, well shit, now, I guess we're done here, because I haven't put out a video in that long, and at the time I kind of got not sick of YouTube, but tired of putting out these videos that haven't been doing, great after my attempts for about 4 or so years at the time, where I was just like, okay, well shit, what am I going to do for this channel? Am I going to do anything or no? So I didn't put out a video in probably 2 months or so, and then I decided to make my own account, The Geek Update. Now, what I mean, like before when I said that we were done, obviously TNV Production was done. TNV Production 101, I'm sorry, was done, because he was still doing his own account, or his movies on his new account, and I really didn't have an account at the time before The Geek Update. But we were still going on Xbox every night, talking. We always had these, what we called Xbox sessions, with me, my friend Tyler, and my friend, obviously, Vinny, and we would talk, and we were just, nerd out until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning during these summers, We'd get on at like 8, 9 o'clock at night after dinner or whatever, and we'd just play and play, and not even play, like there'd be times where I'd just turn on my Xbox, stare at the dashboard, but talk for about, 5 hours and just have these debates, or talk about these new movies, or talk about these new games, or talk about, all these new tech and all this stuff. So then we decided that we should make a website, The Geek Source. Now, this was a Weebly, a Weebly website that we made for free, and it was just, the layout was terrible. Our content was good. Our content was basically what the Fanboy Central is. I'll get into that in a second of what that is. But it's really, Vinny would put up his movie reviews. I would do my comic updates seldomly. I would also do some of my, my weekly polls. My friend Tyler would do some gaming reviews. Vinny would put up some gaming reviews. I'd put up some gaming reviews and news. And it was just, we had an idea of making a website, and that's really what that was. I guess it was a way of me and Vinny still doing something as a team together, although we weren't TNV Production 101 anymore. We were now at the time The Geek Source. While we were still doing The Geek Source, this was probably when I decided to make The Geek Update. If I shouldn't even say, if you didn't know, because this is where this video will be. This is The Geek Update. This is where I am. My very first video on this account was showing my friend how to update his iTunes, which is still up, which I should probably delete, but it still gets some views, so I feel like I'm helping out the community, the tech, Apple iTunes community a little bit, so I'll probably end up taking that down sooner or later. But that was my first video, and that's when I started to do my comic update, my first comic update, which was my collection, and that was when I showed off my 2 long boxes that are in my closet, and some of the floppies that I still needed to read at the time, and some of my very first trade paperbacks, and that was really what that was. And then after, or I shouldn't even say after, while I was doing those comic updates, I was also putting out my Blu-ray updates, which I really don't do anymore, that's why I decided to make my titles instead of, comic book update number 10 or Blu-ray update number 3, I just decided to make it a weekly update for February 16th, 2014, or, whatever the date was for a Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. And that's why instead of having a comic or Blu-ray title, I put weekly, because I could just put a video up with comics and Blu-rays, and it wouldn't be, oh, well, I have this video for one Blu-ray, and then, this video for 5 comics. I just decided to put it together. And that's really where I've left off with the Geek Update. I decided, to change a few things around. I used to do it in my armoire shelf type of thing where all my movies are. Then I took a hiatus, which I'm very disappointed on myself about. I did then in front of my armoire thing where the cabinets were closed, and then I was starting to figure out stuff with the new camera. Not really new camera, but the camera that I started to use. And then I started to go where I am now, which is next to my bed, where my laptop usually is, and that's where we really leave off. Now, like I was saying, I would talk about FBC, which me, Tyler, and Vinny call it, or the Fanboy Central, www.thefanboycentral.com. This is our third attempt at this website. I shouldn't say attempt, but our third complete change to this website. The website layout changed exponentially for the third time already. The first one was completely terrible. The second one was better, but it was just very unorganized. And I think this is the best way that we're using it right now. I couldn't think of a better way. We might add a few more things, but on this website we still have our videos. Not, I shouldn't say videos, but we still have our video reviews from Vinny, my comic updates and comic weekly polls, and our comic news and video game news and movie news and actor news and all of this stuff, which I really like, and I really think that we could possibly get somewhere with this. I really can't wait to see what's going to happen. I also cannot wait to see where YouTube will take me, because it's been a long ride for 5 years from BZTA27, where I was doing homemade videos with my friend Brian, and we were doing, at the time I should also say, Guitar Hero videos with, recorded on my HTC phone. Wasn't even using a capture card. It was terrible. The quality was complete shit, and it's just a complete throwback to even think about it right now. To going to TnVproduction101, just really taking other people's bigger companies' content, using that, doing the intro box, which is a good idea, but didn't last at all because it really didn't gain a lot of traction. TnVproduction101, where that was great. That was where I really started to get into this YouTube thing, and then I fell out completely, and that's where I leave off with the Geek Update, which I've been doing for a few months to maybe even a year already, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, I can't wait at all to see where YouTube will take me, or where this website will take me, or really anything, because like I said, it's just been amazing. I really need to see where I will be in the future, in the next, maybe, possibly, I don't know, because I'm going to college in a few months, but, where this whole journey with YouTube will end up taking me. Will I think I'll be doing YouTube for the next 15 years? Hell no, because by the time, in another 15 years, I'll be 30-something years old, and I'd have a family, and depending on, YouTube probably won't even be a thing. We'd probably move on to our next thing, just like we did for MySpace and Facebook and now Twitter, and with Instagram and all of this social media stuff. I feel like in years' time, YouTube will become obsolete, and we will move on to another social media source for videos. But yeah, all in all, it's just been great. And that's really it. This is my journey with YouTube from the years 2009 to present. If you have any questions with my journey, Leave it down below. Tell me what you think, because I had a lot of fun time talking to you guys about this. This has been probably a very completely different video than I ever put out before, and I put down a lot of time into this. I wrote stuff on index cards, the dates between these channels and stuff, and all of these pinpoint times. Like I said, probably the most pinpoint time of this whole thing was January 16th, 2013 video from Vinny. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment down below, like it, definitely share it with your friends, and see you guys. Peace.
And yeah, more of you. Have a great day or a great night.
Bye.
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Peace. So that's mostly it, guys. Thanks. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.
Thank you for watching, guys. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace.